See that? It's quivering. It's been a few weeks. I've done legs because of the lat. What's up, guys? Here we are, back at Strong Gym, best strongman gym in Dubai. Today, I'm starting my bodybuilding phase. So, why am I doing this? Strongman, I've decided, is a dangerous sport. Because when I do strongman, I don't want to do it for health and conditioning. I want to do it to compete at the highest level. So when I'm training for strongman, when I'm doing the movements, it's hard for me to dial it back. Otherwise, if I dial it back, I'm not enjoying the workouts. So with that said, I've had 2 injuries already, a sub-Q or potentially lat tear, not sure what it was. Haven't been able to, I actually did get a CT and MRI, but nothing showed up. And the bicep, I'm getting a scan tomorrow, so we'll see exactly what it is. There is pain, which is a good sign, my PT tells me, meaning that the tendon ligament may still be intact. So it could be just something in the muscle belly, something minor. It's getting better daily, happened a few days ago. At the moment, I think it's wiser to focus on arm wrestling and bodybuilding. Because for me to train strongman and enjoy it and get the most out of it, I want to train towards something. Right now, there are no strongman competitions going on that I'm interested in. I have some unfinished business with Giants Live. I got injured a week out. That's where I had my first bicep tear, which was very serious. I couldn't be surgically repaired, so it's just hanging here towards the shoulder, if you can see the indentation. I want to do a Giants Live strongman competition, so until that is up and running again, and it's concrete, set in stone, there's no chance of it getting canceled because of COVID, I will be doing bodybuilding and arm wrestling. Today's workout, legs. I'll be doing legs for a week or two until the bicep is back to normal. And as I mentioned in my previous video, we have Derek Smith, Vitali, Hermes, and Gennady all coming over the next couple of weeks, so stay tuned for that. It's going to be so exciting when they're all here together. I cannot wait. But in the meanwhile, we're going to be getting jacked like Andrew. If you have not seen Andrew, he is looking phenomenal, 130 plus kg, a few weeks out from his competition. Head up to his channel and subscribe if you haven't already. But until then, we're gonna start up with some leg extensions and leg curls and then safety bar squats. So let's get to it. Just doing an easy set of 12, 5 count on the eccentric, 1 count pause at the top. Here. See that? It's quivering. It's been a few weeks. I've done legs because of the lat. But there's still plenty of power left. Covers all the good stuff.
Oh, yeah. The good stuff. I'm going to keep that in.
Having flashbacks to training with Kate and Andrew. Always doing leg extension first, then squats. See, the power lifter in me wants to throw up because we always do the heaviest movement first, then the easy stuff, not the easy stuff, then the hard stuff. when you do this stuff first, you'll always squat significantly less on the heavy compound movements. So bodybuilder training is really backwards compared to when you're strength training. Program calls for balls deep safety bar squats. For once, it's actually in the right position. I don't have to turn it around. So it's a good day already. In bodybuilding, usually it'll be extensions, curls, leg curls, hamstrings. Then you go over to squats, and it may be quarter squats. So it's really just hitting the quads. This is the range of motion. But for today, we're trying to get as low as we can. It's about here's my end range anymore, and my lower back would dump. So your end range on balls deep squats is when your lower back can no longer stay straight. If you look at that for me, it's about straight till here anymore, and it dumps. Now, lower isn't better if your lower back rounds. It's important for lower back to stay straight. Your upper back can round, that's okay. That's safe, but never the lower back. So you saw what that looks like for me. Now we'll put some good old iron plates on the bar. And since this is week 1, I'm supposed to be about an RP 7, which means roughly 3 to 4 reps in the tank. We're slowly building up conditioning since my legs have been a bit deconditioned after several weeks not training them. I need to ease back into it.
Okay.
Pure belt on, ready. As far as I can go right now, it's okay. This is something that comes back quickly if you keep at it. Maybe about 2 weeks. if you're at the 1% of gyms that does not have a dip machine for you to do hanging leg raise, this is definitely a good alternative. You don't let your feet touch the ground. Try and keep the knees straight. Come all the way up, maybe with your end range, feet to the ceiling, so your glutes and lower back leave the ground, and then slowly lower it back down. And it's definitely a good alternative. If you find it too easy, you can use a dumbbell. You put a dumbbell between your feet, for example, 10, 20 kg. You hold it here and do the exact same thing with weight. Oh, ooh, it's already cramping. Oh, you see that? Ab cramps are the worst cramps. It's just an ab stretch, so when I get up, they'll get all mangled together. Wish me luck. Okay, I'm safe. All right, guys, easy 15-minute workout. Boy, does it go a lot faster when you're on your own. This has probably been the first solo workout I've had, literally in months. What did you say, 6 months maybe?
Yeah.
Literally maybe even longer than that. Nobody in here. One guy actually did show up, aside from myself. No music, no training partner. It's a nice change once in a while, but ideally, I like to have training partners. However, because I've had about 6 to 8 weeks, I'm not sure exactly how long, without doing anything, because the lat injury and the bicep injury that happened back to back, I want to give myself a week, so about 3 to 4 workouts, where my body gets conditioned. Muscle memory works quickly, so about a week's all I really need to have my conditioning be where I want it to be, so I can start training with other guys like Andrew, for example, who's in the middle of his prep, and his conditioning is through the roof. So I need a week to catch up. This is day 1 after about 6 to 8 weeks back. Went well. My conditioning hasn't really changed at all, but that's one of the privileges I have, having good genetics. I can take several weeks off about training and maintain a relatively good look nearly identical to what I did 2 months ago. So genetics do play a big role. I've been doing nothing special aside from what you already know of supplements to keep my physique. But the longer you go, so a couple months I can get away with. If I go, for example, 6 months not training, all the supplements in the world won't help you. You still can't take off a prolonged period of time and maintain your physique. Eventually your muscle will atrophy if you give it enough time. But that amount of time you have before that happens varies from person to person. The next workout will be another leg workout. And after that, all the arm wrestling champs, Derek, Hermes, Vitali, all of them will be here. So stay tuned for that. If you haven't already checked out the Pure Lifestyle Team PR squat shorts, they're available at purelifestyle.com. So you don't need to wear underwear. I'm not, as you can tell. Has Pure Lifestyle on the back or the front, depending which ones you get. And it comes as a one piece with the squat short underneath and the more loose short over the top. Please check it out, support PR. Subscribe if you haven't already. 60% of you watching are not subscribed, so please subscribe to support the channel. See you guys on the next one.